So now that you've been through this, what advice would you have? Someone, let's say, who's listening to this kind of a video, wanting to really have some searching questions and really of looking for answers. What advice will you have based on your own life experience with this constipation problem?
You just said the word proactive, and my parents are continuing to instill that. I'm actually now trying to be more proactive with my daughter, and I am, and it's helping big time. She's ADD ADHD, so she's severe ADD ADHD, and we're having to enact 504 planning IEPs in the school and stuff like that. So I'm kind of being proactive in a sense that my parents have kind of told me, hey, we got to do something different here, because of how I went through school and all. And then I'm learning, the more at work I am proactive, the better things get. So the same thing is with my health, or with your health and stuff like that. The more proactive that you can be, and the more that you can go ahead and start searching for, the questions in Google and learning. So I would say just the start is just learning and starting to ask questions. And I would say the other big thing is collaboration, is talking and collaborating, communicating, and learning. Those are the big things, because once you start doing that, you've already started the ball rolling yourself, and that's going to help better yourself to communicate with doctors as yourself and stuff like that, and really start to find out what the problems are, why, start good, testing that, is going to maybe mean something and whatnot.
Very nice. No, that was very important. Things you said, trying to be proactive, trying to learn a little bit about your problem, perhaps seeking out through Google good information. The challenge with Google is there is all kinds of information. Not everything is authoritative and correct. Now, IFFGD is really a wonderful, wonderful resource for sound, correct information, which is well-researched, well-balanced, and they present scientific-based evidence. I mean, likewise, our societies, the American Gastroenterology Association, the American Neurogastroenterology Motility Society, or the American College of Gastroenterology. So these are all good societies, and they have some good information. You did some of that research. So I think that would be more useful. Sometimes people write their own experience on, which can be a little distracting and not really, and far from the truth. Some people write opinions, but the society guidelines and opinions, I think can be very, very helpful. And you touched on the other things as well, is to not give up, right? So, keep knocking on doors, and some door will open up, and I think you'll find relief. So, and there are good doctors up and down the country, and but not everybody has the patience. And the challenge with something like constipation, like you've been through, is sometimes, doctors are busy, or healthcare providers are busy, and they can be a little dismissive. And I think it's really because they are trying to contrast constipation against perhaps someone having a more serious heart problem, or someone having a cancer. Now, I'm not saying that that those are not important or anything like that. They're clearly important, but so is constipation. I think just going through your journey can really resonate with many people as to how much of a challenge it has been for you to go through this journey. And I mean, you've been traveling from Charleston, 4 hours away to come here, multiple times, get tests, get treatments, get biofeedback, and so on and so forth. It's been a long journey. But one thing is important also is you have a very supportive family, your mom, and your work environment. I mean, are you still with Boeing? I think you were with Boeing, right?
Yeah. Yep. I'm with Boeing.
And that's a great company. They've been very supportive throughout all your illness and everything. And you have had good colleagues. I remember you telling me, they were very supportive of you, when you had to take time off and so on to really help you. So it is important to have that kind of a nurturing, supportive environment as well. And I think, you are blessed in having that. But you also need a good healthcare team, which which you were able to get. So all in all, I think that's what happened.